Hi y'all, what's up y'all? How everybody doing? Shout out to everybody in the chat with a thumb jack. Man, you know what? I'm gonna shoot a disclaimer out there. Disclaimer for use act. Education purpose use only. All rights and image and music clip belong to their prospective owner. This whole live finna just to show y'all that man, when Trey Gang be doing some research, Trey Gang really do some research. And you got some YouTubers out here that was exposing. That was at the Crown Plaza that night. At least I can give this to Chloe, the YouTuber Chloe. At least I can say this about her. At least she would at least tell some type of truth. At least she'll show some type of connection. Know what I'm saying? Cause when it comes to everybody in the room, she gonna break it down, then make it so bad. She been knowing these people was family members. That's the biggest secret that we didn't even know. That these people was all goddamn related and they were family members, but we didn't know that. We ain't no Chicago, you know what I'm saying? We not from there. So yeah, we gonna have a hard time trying to figure that out. So if you watch my video that I just recently dropped, man, you got Fox News. Look, you got Fox News that's on the footage. Flacco on the footage. Walking in the park, walking right behind Kenneka when she entered the hotel. And that's the same dude that Mr. Reese was talking to in the protest. So now look, the whole purpose of this live video, y'all see all these is Chloe video. Every last one of them got information on it. Every last one of them got information on it, and all these is really talking about the people at the party. So basically, all this content is really based on Mr. Reese's family. That's all. The same people that we were pointing our fingers to, like, yeah, they did it, because they were trolling all on the internet, talking down on that girl, and then when they get exposed, they talk highly of the girl, and then the same people that were doing that is Mr. Reese's people. So, I want to just start off by playing this video, and I'm gonna work my way all the way down. And let me start from the Miguel. Now check this out. Straight Drop got a call from the people at the Crown Plaza on his live platform. The same lady that was calling my platform trying to tell me about the pool area, and she was the one that sent Friends K to me, and he wrote a letter, and I received the letter. Then she went on Straight Drop platform and was talking about who all killed her in the pool. Look at the Davidson. The main person name is Wayne. Then you gotta look up Miguel. So I looked up Miguel, and check this out. This gonna explain what I've been trying to tell everybody when I do research on this stuff. All right. These is his posts right here. Everybody know about Ron Western. I shouldn't have to explain who Ron is. Right? That's Ron. Hold on, where he at? That's him right there. That's Ron. He is related to J Money. His name Ron Jackson. He is related to J Money. To J Money, right? Now you got him right here with Mike with little T.Y. Thompson. All right. So once you go to the Miguel jaunt, right? So I went on the Miguel jaunt. So you could go look at all of these people before this stuff begin taken down. So you will see what exactly I'm talking about. There's Chester mob. Everybody know about the Chester mobs, right? All right. Chino Mars. You go to Chino Mars. Look who Chino Mars is, right? You finna find everybody on this joint right here. On these people page alone. Right? Okay. I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna go back to the Miguel John. I'm gonna go to his friend list. And I just want y'all to see the friend list on the John. So boom. Just keep scrolling. Just, you know what I'm saying? Once y'all see what's going on with him, you'll be like, damn, you could link everybody back to Miss Teresa. That's what I'm trying to tell everybody. Bam. There go Lawrence Johnson. This is Kenneka people. Right? The one that had the parking ticket. Man, I can't believe this stuff. Now he gonna be related to Kobe Baker. Alright? Now y'all see how it's finna link back to the Jacksons. Now you finna link this shit back to J Money, Miss Teresa, Leonora Holmes, right? Thomas, all that. So I'm just basically just skimming through so y'all get an understanding like, okay, they go to Johnson's. All right. We got Earl Jenkins. Whoa. I told y'all this stuff finna come back up. So now you see how it's finna go back to the Colemans. Y'all remember this name right here? Meeks. All right. Now you see it go back to the Williams. Every last name that I'm calling out. The Wilson. Anisha. Ernisha. So I just want to scroll and show y'all this stuff. And then you're going to be like, man, that's the same people that's on the footage. Now y'all finna see it's finna go back to the Harris, Leonora. We got Mo Jenkins. More Jenkins. Right? All right. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to show another particular page. But you got Milano Jenkins. Y'all remember Hollywood, right? So now you finna trace this back to the Hollywood family, like Dean Hollywood, the ugliest motherfucker that was there. With the great patch and dreads. You got Nunu Jenkins. Nunu. Humphreys. So ain't that person related to the same Keyshawn Humphreys that was with the Wilkins girl that booked the room? No, say it ain't so. Look. Right? There go Kobe Baker page. Don't they finna link back to Jasmine right now? Jasmine right now. The one, the same motherfucker that always be talking about Kenneka on Facebook, right? Oh, y'all should remember this face right here. You should never forget that little face. All right, I'm going to just keep scrolling. Reginald Jackson. Then they go back to the Browns. So, you got Jack Jenkins, right? Everybody gonna be a part of the Glow Gang too, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Remember this last name, Higgins. All right. I'm gonna scroll down a little bit more so y'all can see, you know, going back to the Harrisons. All right. Oh, yeah, you finna get the whole family tree on this, John. Chester Mob Smoke. There go Marcus Dean, a.k.a. Hollywood. They were walking with the guys, you know what I'm talking about? With Lawrence Johnson. Now, y'all remind y'all, when you see this last name, Clark, think about Clark Avenue. Yeah, think about Clark Avenue. So, bam, that's finna go back to the Robinsons. Robinsons. Whoa, we got Morgan Harris. That better not be Irene. Look, there go Irene right there. Bam. So when that lady was calling, Straight Drop was like, look, these the people that was at the pool that time. And these the one that was murdering her in the pool area. All right. Let me just keep scrolling down. Keep scrolling a little bit. All right. Matter of fact, let me go, let me see, cause I'm gonna be scrolling all the way down just to get back to where I was getting at. All right. So, let's listen to this right quick. All Chloe Jump finna give you straight up facts.
And realized I don't have any insurance. This is not good. Through healthcare.gov, I was able to find the right plan.
All right, y'all. As y'all are aware, last night it was reported around the social media how Rico lost his life. And I just wanted to let y'all know that Miguel Gomez did speak on it to me in asking a question. Right here you can see he asked why I said that, and this Arnold Bay come back with trying to talk slick, saying that I was presumably a problem child. And as you can see here, I tagged him back. I says, I would think clipping it from the start might help keep it from being one of those. However, if you look in the YouTube and the Kenneka Facebook groups, you will see the disrespect is still flowing. Because I said, if you were in these groups, you would understand how the public tries to put false guilt on Rico because they say he killed Kenneka, which is false information. They base it off of saying that they were still together at the time of her death. Miguel comes back and he says, okay, I thought you were bashing him. Now, I did try to come back and say, I get it. I just wish the public would stop disrespecting him on every person that is gone. They do it because...
Now y'all see that? Now look, that's the same Miguel. So now you see that she actually know these people, and these people actually be chatting with this lady, and she will bring them on the platform. So the whole time she been knowing the whole family tree. That's how she knows so fucking much about these people. She was there at that hotel when shit started getting hot and real serious. This what they started doing.
Because they can't speak for themselves. And then I send him my condolences. But if nothing else, this proves that
So let me skip it a little bit. Hold on, y'all.
speaking negative up and defend him.
So, all right, you got Rico right there, right? All right, boom. Okay. I just want to show y'all that part right there. Then I'm going to show you this one. Now, everybody
Extra value
knows.
meals are back at McDonald's. For just $8, get 10.
You got Rico. Now she messing with Rico. Coming to find out Rico is related to the family. Everybody know Birdie, Glowboy Jenkins, is also related to Kenneka. So when her sister said she only had 2 boyfriends out her whole life, that means she dated Rico and Birdie. And they related. So now look how they will be talking on Facebook.
Clip is about 5 minutes of messages and posts between Rico and Kenneka. Although Rico's using Birdie's profile, you can still tell that it's Rico talking. And it's going to give you an idea of what their relationship was like. Tearjerker.
So as you could tell, right, somebody been keeping a close eye on this page to be screenshotting this stuff in 2 minutes. So look what's going on with this profile alone. And look how she throwing it out there like, okay, you got Breonna Cox liking this. Everybody know about Breonna Cox. Matter of fact, let me just keep playing this stuff. So it would be possible, but somebody would be screenshotting this way before she died in the hour of this. Come on, man. So just look at the propaganda going on with the girl K. All right. Let's go to this. I want to go straight to this. Now, all of this finna make sense. They go Chester Maron. Yeah, I got to pull this up on the big screen. So, this the video finna give you a whole lot of information. Now you finna see why we're like, oh, some of these kids was adopted. Some of these little young niggas was adopted in the family. Check this out.
From the Facebook help team. They said, the red dot indicates that the comment was left on that particular timestamp while the broadcast was live. Now, if you really wanted to find out who he was talking to, you could have asked. See, I fear I must have been too quick to respond.
Now check this out. Y'all remember, do y'all remember Butt Packs? There go Butt Packs page right there. Why he got his last name Davis? Ain't this DeAndre D-Boy Davis? Hold on.
Respond to your comment. I was thinking that you had more background knowledge with the case and with how things work, like with Facebook Lives. And for that, that's my fault for assuming that on your part. Now, again, here's a white dot, and here's 3 red dots. This is from John Williams. This is from Vontrell Davis. This is who he was talking to during the live.
Butt Packs talking to John Williams.
John? Or what's that? What is it? John, what's up, fool? That's what he says. Oh, let me guess. You're not going to believe me again, right? So I would not expect for you to just believe me without me showing you proof. He say down here? Oh, let me bring it down for you.
Damn, my bad. Vontrell. My bad, y'all. I don't know why I keep thinking Butt Packs. Cause when you go back to Butt Packs, cause you're gonna connect it back to the insurance lady and the funeral home. All right.
How do I know you got a phone call? Inbox me your number. It's called research. It's called not just following and listening to people like Trey Gang, Vontrell Davis, Jarvis Anderson, Rashawn Davis, Chantrell, John Williams.
But now y'all see how she got his name wrong. Whoa, she got his name right, you know what I'm saying? So what Vontrell Davis would be in this group? Maybe he in the other group.
Jarvis.
Now look, there go Jarvis Anderson right there, right? Okay. Let me show you. Where you at? Hold on, y'all. Now watch this.
What's up? Free my boy. Right? Is that what it says? Right? Free my slime. Let's get real technical. All night. If you don't believe me, that's cool. Go research what I'm telling you. Program. So you feel like that was Chester Mob has something to do with it because you saw his after the fact comments.
Chester Mob had everything to do with it. Look.
I'll show you what
Let me skip to that. They go noon Chester Mob. So once you look into all of this, look, T.Y. father is the Chester Mob. That might explain why little T.Y. was at the party. T.Y. used to hang with Rico, Kenneka boyfriend, a.k.a. relative to and Birdie, and that little gang is known to be good in Mob. Killer is also associated with the gang. And they the setup crew, Shamaya and Bree and them, they right there. It's more to look into. Once you listen to T.Y. and them live video, you'll start comprehending. So look, they go rap video. They all want to be in rap videos and shit. They go Rico. That's the whole family. All right. Skinny through her. That's where you can find them at. There go Lauren Johnson. Right? That's the one they gonna have the pocket ticket that's gonna on the 6th that showed up with Hollywood now. There go the dudes with the dreads in the gray hoodie. So boom, they go other relatives. Alright. They go Rico and Birdie. They in the same video, right? Alright. Boom. They go Rico. See, he on the block. Now check this out. They go Chester Mob and them. All these niggas related to J Money and them and everybody. Alright. So y'all go on look this shit up. Let me keep scrolling. They go Miguel Gomez, right? Lil T.Y. Thompson, Micah Tate, killing them. Yeah, that's when you finna go. That's how you finna trace it back to Butt Pack. Andre, what that Butt Packs? Yeah. So look, boom. I'ma skip it. They go Irene them talking to him. Let me keep going. They go Brianna Mays. All this finna make sense once I get through and we brothers, nigga, don't know money become above you niggas. I never tell I do 100. All right. They go Kenneka. Right there with them. So it would make sense why Kenneka, cause I was like, well, damn, Kenneka be around all these niggas, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't know. Oh, it explain why she would be around them, cause they all related, bruh. Who that is? Ain't this? What you call? Where he at? There go Xavier Johnson. This the dude that came back up there with Mr. Reese and them and Liv Renora walking all through the hotel, and then you know he related to Lawrence Johnson with the parking ticket, right? And he telling everybody he was at the hospital and all this old shit. All right, that's him. Then once you look down here, man, they motherfucker got a twin. Now look. I'ma skip it a little bit. There go Peas. That's Peasy. Look who he with. All right. There go Kenneka cousin. Ain't that Quelder? There go Quelder. It makes sense why I was like, oh, I'm thinking these people were just off the block. Nah, all these goddamn family, bro. It makes sense why T.Y. was there. He with Peas. Then you got Lil Ron. There he go. Right here. There's him. This fool robbing gas stations and shit. He pulling up at gas stations trying to run out with ATMs and shit. Look, when I did the background check, I'm like, man, these niggas, they really out there about their money, bro. It's like, man, it's like everybody started getting locked up when they money went dry. Cause you know, you pay this nigga like about 10,000 or 15,000. This man finna blow that shit in damn near 2-3 days. All them niggas was bombs. Before the girl died, all them niggas was bomb as hell. Look. That's why Mitch and Teresa talking about. Once again, I believe they not lying. When it comes to Crown Plaza, no one helped me but God. They story never changed. Please don't say nothing disrespectful on my page. Where is my little baby girl clothes, shoes, cell phone, DNA finding that y'all lied to my face and said y'all was going to do on Kenneka dead body? Whatever Kenneka had on, bam, said this case investigation is closed. All right. Now you see why they was really helping Miss Teresa. But P's got to talking too much. Like, yeah, you heard the uncle was in it. The cop, he was in it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in it. All right. Look. Mike, they go one of the dudes they were walking with Lawrence Johnson now. They go Trey, Jermaine, Jackson, and Wayne Anderson. I ain't even know this dude right here was young when that shit happened. I don't think that man was 18 because he like 20. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was a little, oh yeah, my bad, because he got locked up in 2019. Yeah. So boom, Trey Jermaine Jackson. I traced Trey Jermaine Jackson all the way back to Tracy Martin. Should I go to my live video and show y'all when I was looking up Tracy Martin? And I was like, look y'all, I'm just finna click on this man's background. That motherfucker went straight to Trey Jermaine. Look. They go to, y'all know who he is? Boy, this finna get so crazy. Keep that face in mind. Rico, Little T.Y. Same outfit on that he would have at the Crown Plaza. There he go there for other charges and shit. Now watch this. They go Hollywood in the back. Right? They go Mike, Lil T.Y., Run, Chester Ma Run. They go Lil T.Y. dressed up in purple. That's his daddy. That's with him. Let me cut her so she gonna explain it better than I can.
Oh, way back. They're very tight. The Rockwell got kids. What's this says? We is J-Dub, Rolly Mob. Now, how does Rolly Mob get played into this? Oops, sorry. Trying to make it bigger. That's your Rolly Mob that you dealing into Kelly Robinson's brother and them. But here's Irene's baby daddy right here. Nephew, Lil Ty. I want to make it bigger where I can see. I can't. A little Ty back here, nephew. Free little ride. And little Ty was very good about recognizing everybody's birthday. And little Ty right there.
Man, look at this stuff.
Chicken. But you ain't gonna see the ones that you think you're gonna see.
They're gonna be that dude that was in the red on the elevator, peeping out the elevator. Now check this out, what she finna say here.
Go through all of these. But you gotta understand, you need to get to the time frame of when things went down. See, you just wanna pick and choose things. Again.
And then look, make it so bad, I wasn't even trying to find him. He found me. When I was doing research, this who this is. Man, this stuff so crazy. That's who with Miss Teresa and them at the hotel when they were showing Miss Teresa. Yeah, come with us, Miss Teresa, so we go show you the body. And he walking looking all at the camera. So I'm like, let me save this screenshot right here. Cause I'm like, man, the way he moving around, I got to lock into him. And what do you know? Man, dude found me. Then a lot of then check this out. That's how this shit look. Just imagine you doing research, and once you doing research, his name popped up. Cause he got the same fucking name that somebody in this group, right? So that's how I found him. By looking in to Chicago news anchor. The Flacco dude that's on the footage walking right behind Kenneka. walking right behind Kenneka. So I was like, let me go to the news, right, on his station and see what he had to say about it. So I clicked on this, John. Y'all see this on September the 15th, right? That's how I found the dude on the news angle. I said, man, that dude walking on the footage. Watch this. Kenneka Jenkins funeral intensified set for next weekend, September the 24th. You see how they keeping up with everything? That's why they was at the goddamn funeral. Cause I'm like, why would the news would be at the funeral, bruh? So when I started looking into this shit, I said, oh, okay. So let's carry on. Just let's carry on and listen to what Chloe say, cause at least Chloe, one thing I can say about her, bro, at least she gonna expose some shit. Look.
Birdie, Rico, D-Rock, he's passed away. Jonathan Johnson, he's got Jenkins City tattooed down his arms. Birdie.
Soldier.
Birdie, Enrico, and Xavier. Birdie. Cracking trays because they don't like BDs. Birdie and his mama. Birdie was an orphan, by the way.
So Birdie, check this out. So Birdie was in the foster home. So that means Birdie was in the foster home, but he got the last name Jenkins. Then you got Xavier Johnson that's related back to the Jenkins. It all still go back to the Jenkins. So look, when King Raw got to be like, yeah, y'all know they running a foster care, cause I'm like, yeah, somebody do in Miss Teresa's family got a foster care, or they adopting some kids, and I was trying to figure out like, well, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, where the kids at? Cause I always question. I'm like, man, look at all these dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it just they got so many last names you won't even know. So watch this.
Rico's mama and Rico's brothers with Birdie. Birdie and his mama. Birdie was an orphan, by the way. Rico's mama and Rico's brothers with Birdie. Now, this is Irene's baby daddy mom, Taurus Catherine. Yeah. That's me sending people information.
Now look. Watch this,
That's me
y'all.
sending people information.
I knew these folk were full of shit. That Eptic Radio, I knew these folk were full of shit. Cause look what they did. The anybody know AC from Eptic Radio? Maybe y'all can get to know him. Since people are confusing a middle-aged black man from Vegas. So he want everybody to check them out. So when they was doing the case, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking they on the case like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the way they was on the case, I'm like, wait a minute, there's something up with these folks. So hold up.
Puerto Rican nephew, Torres. There's just different ones that you'll have one or two people cross them to the other playmates. Me and Twin, my first date out, Rolly Mob. Yeah, I'm back. As nephew, believe it or not. There's TY back here. I don't believe that you don't understand how these gang sets really kind of work. You know, you got, there's CC. Wow.
CC, that was in the police reports. Guess who was riding with CC? Once you go look at the reports again, when they were asking everybody, how y'all get to the hotel? They were like, yeah, you know, CC dropped us off. That's why they never gave you CC real name. That's why they gave everybody nicknames, calling by their nicknames in the reports. Cause if you give away their real name, man, this whole case would have blowed out the water, bro. So there goes CC. That's CC, bruh.
What does it say? Wait a minute. J-Dub. I thought that's what I saw.
Hold up. Is that Keyshawn Humphreys that booked the room right there? And that's when he was in the car wreck? Man, I told y'all, bro. And look who he looked just like. Desmond Catherine, bro. That's the dude that booked the room. Matter of fact, let me show you the video. I gotta go to my downloads and show you this. What front desk said? Front desk. Now, you got Keyshawn Humphreys right here. There he go right there on the surveillance footage, and he related to Miss Teresa Martin. So why they didn't release that information when they was like, we know the people that booked the room. We know them very well. Miss Teresa said she don't know none of these people. She don't know none of these people. And it's two people died in his presence. Kenneka and Eugenia Walker. Man, you lost a friend. Two people that night. All right.
Now, there's your Mike Tate, Little Ride, Chester Mount Braun, and I believe that's Ricky Ricardo, is what they call him anyway. And Mike, this is Mike and his sister. I forgot where I was at. I think I'm supposed to be on Chester. And about the paper was supposed to go up. Find that this thing. Like, you date that.
All right.
This, come on.
All right. So y'all get the point on that video. Man, like I said, at least Chloe. At least, goddamn it, hold on. All right, let me show y'all this video, and I'm gonna let her explain this.
Get in. Who are you? Don't worry, I'm future you.
Berlou and Scoop Gang's lies confused. They say
Living with chronic migraine? 15 or more headache days a month, each lasting 4 hours or more.
in this post. Because of you doing that, I was enlightened on information. You know, I don't even know what to say anymore about the guilt and depths of lying that's going on. The other day, Kenneka B shared Miss Dana's post from our group.
Hold on, this ain't, hold on.
You can see it here. It's the comments.
That's when she was talking
And
about
the
Zach killed
foolishness
Kenneka in the car, but that was bullshit
Davis.
right there. I just
It
want
was-
y'all to see that last name right there. Michelle Davis. Now check this out. Miss Teresa and Carl did work together on this one. KJ saw T.Y. shoot Andrew Holmes' daughter. Carl did work for the Biological Resource Center. Carl was a transporter. They were exposed more than once before the last bust of the company that they sent Carl to prison, but they released early. He had a debt to pay back, and it was messed up. There was a Rosemont cop that was to take the stand to testify against the company. So I don't know how true that is, but I don't believe none of this shit about Zach cutting Kenneka in the neck and about this Kenneka saw T.Y. shoot somebody. I don't think that's the case. So, where that John at? Yeah, that's Andrew Holmes' daughter right there. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, y'all. Should I go to her? No, I should go. This. I just need to play all these John. Now let me show y'all about this Nesbitt. Oh no, here you go right here. Now do y'all remember Charles Dorsey? Charles Dorsey, right?
Control you can trust.
Resisting.
Let me
Earn
pull
up to
it up.
$500.
Damn, god damn. Hold on, y'all.
And rewards for the healthy choices you make. With My Health Pays, you can use rewards for healthcare costs.
All right. Let's see, September 24th. And Charles is the type that he's going to egg it on, just like Tanisha and everybody, pretty much the whole family. Y'all keep saying that's why I don't go out with people, but be the motherfuckers you always out with that put.
Now look who Charles Dorsey would be related to. Him. Ain't this crazy? He even looked like Miss Teresa's sister. Don't even look like Miss Teresa's sister, bruh. Same nose, same head, facial expression, and everything. So look.
You in harm's way or set you up. Everybody's a news anchor now reporting this story. Yeah, blocking all day. And of course, everybody remembers this.
Now, a little quick of the family background. That's Chief Big Boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what gang he is, but he was somebody. He would represent the gang or some shit. I don't know which gang he is, but once you look at all these people right here, they got Tanasia right there. They go Tanasia. Hold up. Don't it make sense now that Charles Dorsey? So this was actually Cassandra V-Tech, the same lady that was accusing at the hotel. That's the crazy part about it. The man is on footage with the girl. And if I'm not mistaken, I think he worked something like that at a news station too, cause he got a good ass job. I know he work in the office. That's the only thing I know. You know what I'm saying? And it's required for him to wear a suit. So don't Charles Dorsey look just like Jarvis Anderson? Or maybe that is Jarvis Anderson. I don't know. But it's something to look into. Cause every time I look into Kenneka Jenkins case, I find out something new. Look just alike. Shit, I won't even be surprised if he was telling everybody his name was Charles Dorsey. His name could been really and Jarvis Anderson. I don't know. Cause he looked too much like dude. Or they gotta be a twin or something, bro. And then you could tell, look. Cause this one no old video they pull up. Now he is in the kitchen, but I don't think it's Crown Plaza. Or it could be. I don't know, but I just know this a kitchen.
She hear you online.
Imagine if shopping in the real world was like shopping online.
Hi, a few quick questions before you start shopping.
Man, if that is him, he fruity as hell. But they gotta be a brother or some, a little brother or somebody. God damn, cause they look like twins. And one of them gay. Cause you can tell he gay as hell. The way he smiled, that's how those boys smile. That's how they sit. You know what I'm talking about? Look at, yeah, you see that? Yeah. That's a little boy smile there. That's how those little boy be smiling. You see that? Hi, I'm a boy. So let me skip it. All right. So this is where he was standing at, Charles J. Dorsey. And he from Wisconsin too. So keep Wisconsin in mind when you think about Kilo Brown and King Raw. So he had some shit going on in court. Retail theft, he a thief. So he's stealing. All right.
That is Wanda Crockett.
Now y'all see how this finna go back to the Sheltons?
Crockett's post that stirred up the frenzy sending.
Now you see how it go back to Kenny, Lee Martin, Kenneka brother? Come on, y'all. Man, them folk ran the whole game on on millions of people.
No, go back. That's a losing careful. I see. No, there we go.
In case you know, Tanasia Walker is the girl with the pill. Herman Tolliver are brothers and sisters. So she related to Herman Tolliver. That's why Monifa was fucking with Herman Tolliver. Kenneka brother is serving time for murdering Tanasia and Tolliver brother. That wouldn't make sense. Unless it was a setup and he got caught and doing time for it. So
somebody got one sit here.
why she got that gay ass music playing? Bam! That man look just like dude. Man, I'm like, damn. I'm like, is it you? And this in 2016 in October. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be looking into that. I got to now. I got to look into that now. All right. I think this what she talking about. So that's why they use Monifa as a scapegoat, right? So they got Monifa, so they got them talking on September the 2nd at 1:32 a.m. So boom. My daddy asked me what I'm doing for my birthday. I said a hotel party. That man said call up there and ask dude they got security. What? And y'all know her birthday on September the 15th, in case you didn't know. In case you didn't know that. All right, they're gonna be on a Tuesday. You never know how much you need God until the only person you got, and baby, God just showed up and showed out. We really fought out my mama breast cancer. So look, this is August the 16th, right? 2017. Down there, a few weeks before she finna goddamn it die, and her mama, and she celebrating her mama breast cancer, but look how her mama done set that girl up, bro. All right, you got Monifa. All right. Kenneth Jenkins. Soliciting. He's soliciting unlawful business. He asking for change at the store. He was a beggar, bruh. That was soliciting is. And he was 18. So Kenneka had 3 sisters. Leonora, Kanisha, and Siobhan. So what the other 2? What Kanisha and Siobhan at? That's what I want to know. Right? You got Johnny Cole, LaShawn Jenkins, then you got McKenzie, Ronald Cole, James Lamont, Coleman, Jonathan Jackson, Curtis Jackson, Kenneth Jackson, Marcus Wright, Johnny Martin, Timothy Mills. Man, y'all see this shit? Here go Jazzy Wright. Let me skip to some of this shit. Wow, man. Hold on. I don't know if I played this yet, but look. Carl Nesmith, Jermaine G. Rowland. You know what I'm saying? You got Tyree Terrell, Bridget Nelson, Dante. You know, all these people. And you see where it's linked back to the Davis, the Johnson, Shaniqua Watkins, Wilkins, whatever her name is. They go link back to all of them, right? Listen to what they said. Here go Tammy Cooper. Now, this was gas me, cause I was like, hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find it. All right. Now this one's finna get serious here with Lil Durk at. Here we go right here. Right here. Cashed Out Mac. Man, come on, bruh. Cashed Out Mac, who Tanasia Walker's sister and Carl Nesbitt's daughter, had a baby by Dante Banks, who is Lil Durk's brother. Dante is pictured below with Tanasia Walker, baby daddy, of V Gates as well. So that's Dante Banks. Ain't that the dude that got shot and killed? Cause I remember he had a brother, and that's the same one that got killed at the club. Hold on. I think it is. Hold up. All right, y'all. All right. Oh, I got to look at, okay. Mmm. Now let's read this. Young World Cocky said, "Hey, school gang, whoever the fuck you is, you better stop playing with my motherfucking brother, dragging his name in this motherfucking dirt. He ain't got shit to do with that lame ass people y'all be out there dick to. Damn, much damn. What the fuck they talking about? When is we ever gonna get a break? This lame police ass nigga." Hmm. The Cars Nesbitt, Tiana Nesbitt, and Tatiana Nesbitt. All right. Case motherfucker solver. I bet money. The one in power. What the fuck his old ass gangster ass doing at a teenager party? Revenge that gangster shit go back from him in Teresa days. Go back from Kenneka brothers beef. Robbers, who wonder everybody scared. T.Y. and his brother Tolliver was the lookout boys from the party. Red Hat was the cleanup guy. Irene got the pat on the head to be aware that Kenneka body was on her way to the freezer. I believe she was already in the freezer when Irene them came back. So here go the lady right here. Uh, this is T.Y. Rowland brother, Big Banks. LaVashawn Cooper. Let me skip it. That's La Cooper, right? Nidman, Levante Bell, Jasmine Roard. So that's him. Alright, I get this ugly ass nigga off my screen. Lotto Mall, ABM. I remember that name. So you got the Coopers. So that is him. I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. That's why Lil Durk made that song about his brother. R.I.P. Kenneka Jenkins, always did the need Jenkins, although we don't believe in Jenkins. He said somebody cousin or a brother, one of them. That's dude. All right. Kiki, y'all didn't mention nobody to fight. Y'all should have fought at the club in that New Day until next time. Hold on, let me. Oh, this is making a whole lot of sense to me now. It just explained the dirt situation. That's why Mitch Reese and them and Jay Money and them were throwing up only the family. That's why they say Carl Nesby got ties to the Cole. Now keep this in mind, to the Coleman. I didn't even know Carl Nesby stayed next door to Miss Teresa. Man, I looked that man address up, man. That man stayed right next door to Miss Teresa Martin, bro. I ain't even know that. Man, that man stayed next door to Miss Teresa. I want to know if Terry Knight is T Knight. I'm thinking Terry Knight is T Knight. You know, y'all know T Nightmare? T Nightmare, the one that was always trying to threaten Trey Gang. Like, Trey Gang, leave this case alone or we gonna send a shovel game and bury you, sucker. So they just explained Carl Nesby is very much cool with James Coleman then. I got to look into Terry Knight. Because I believe that's T Nightmare. Get to know these names, y'all. Because one day this shit gonna mean something. One day this shit gonna mean something. You can see how throwback they is. Original gangsters. Mm-hmm. All right. They go to all the little family there, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all can go look at this stuff. All right. Then you can look at some of the names on there. Look some of these names up and go look into these folks, bro. There's T.Y. with his mama. His son T.Y. Rowland was on live video that night. That's why Carl Nesbitt was at the party with youngsters. Chicago talk. People already said there was a gang-related drug dealing family, and that's true. Cause them folks they got weight over there. So when you think about Amanda Morgan, think about goddamn it, Keon Morgan. That's a girl be like, look, y'all, I watch it on GNN News. Look, check this out. This how you know. Do y'all know this link back to Kenneka cousin, the one that was on MTV named Nikki Tharp? That's crazy. That's the girl was on MTV. That's crazy, bruh. And watch this. Here go Planet of the Fakes people. Dylan Drayton, Planet of the Fake. Here go his people. I said this from the beginning. Once you figure out this case of LC murder and what part Kenneka played, the BD's T.Y. family had to kill Kenneka. So it's something, cause I'm gonna tell y'all something. Somebody, it's got to be something true about somebody got murdered, and Kenneka gotta know something about it. All right. Watch this, y'all. Kenneka biologically didn't have anything to do with Bankhead murder. I remember Bankhead. But I believe Yodi, Liver Nora, baby daddy did, and Kenneka. What they say, and Kenneka and her brother. I think that's where the confusion came in, that the people were saying that the brother killed Bankhead. And we know Yodi was killed. No one arrested for his murder. I believe Carl put that hit on him and his best friend, Marion. That stud Carl said that killed his son in the post. She's also dead. I remember seeing that post when he made it, said a stud, the dyke, he was going out. He said that dyke bitch killed my son and all of this, and he was threatening like he gonna kill the bitch. So I guess he did. Boom. So I want to know why Yoda got killed, because I read his murder. They killed that man right down the street. They done actually gunned that man down. They got a family member missing. So, all right, hold on, y'all. I need to go to this. Watch what this person say about Cassandra VTech.
September 9th. And there's our friend Cassandra searching the hallways, okay? But I want to show you guys something that was brought to my attention. Okay, check out these people walking behind her. Just gonna wait till it comes up, but I want to know if anybody knows who these people are, because it was brought to my attention that this guy in the plaid shirt is the senior editor, and he works with Cassandra. The guy also mentioned this is the Geek Squad of the editing team. I mean, he sent me a message. I'm going to put it up on the screen so you guys can read it. But he said, notice they all have the same type of bag, same size. That's their equipment. And he says he calls this the Criminal Geek Squad. So I want to know if anybody knows these people and if they can verify this. It's pretty strange that she would call. Okay, so the time is 5:11, September 9th. There she is. And here comes the guy in the plaid shirt. Here comes the tech squad. There they go. The guy in the red shirt waves hi or bye to Cassandra. She's not.
Man, I won't even be surprised, bruh, that it would be camera equipment in that motherfucker, bruh. Because I don't believe a lot of those suitcases are going to have medical supplies in it. I believe you're going to see a medical crew. You know what I'm saying? Because you seen totes in there, right? People look like, damn, they look like you could transport kidney through in those little coolers. But right here, I won't be surprised if it's camera equipment, microphone, all packed up. Because if you look what time it is, bruh, if you look what time it is, man, goddamn, the murder already been committed. It would make so much sense why when Trey Gang was watching that footage, this what everybody gonna have to do. You got to go back and watch the footage. That's how I found the news anchor dude. And then if you go back to look earlier than him, you'll be like, well, damn, here go the whole fucking news crew right here. Then you'll be like, damn, what company that these people come from? Because clearly they come from some kind of production company. You know what I'm saying? That's why think about it. That's why the news barely talked about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Because everybody wanted to know why the news not talking about it. Hell, because they on the goddamn footage. They on the footage, bruh. And then, once you look at all the men that's news anchor, them the one, that's who started the Bohemian Club. Y'all know about the Bohemian Club? If you know who founded it, it was Freemasons. And guess what? And guess what their job was? They was newsmen. They was news anchor. So they came up with the Bentley Grove, bruh. The Bohemian Grove. So I really believe this production company. Cause look, these people came from the back. If you coming from the car garage at the parking lot and you got suitcases, don't you think they finna go to the front desk and check in and go to their room? Or they finna leave right back out the hotel? Come on, bruh. These folks walk straight from the back door, sat in the lobby, waiting on the crew, then they finna leave out? What's the whole purpose of coming in the hotel? What, you trying to make it look like legit? Cause it's too quiet in there? The whole hotel on lockdown. This how you can tell the whole hotel is on lockdown and everybody you see on the footage is a part of it. Can't nobody walk around here if they is not a part of it, bro. Cause the police got all of this secured. It's meant for us to see these people coming in. Cause people gonna look at these people like, okay, I see some guesses in her. They about to leave. And then I see that white girl in there. She's suspect. But they all with each other. They all with each other. Check this out.
Not paying attention. And she runs out like she doesn't know them. Looks like they're checking in. Checking out, maybe. Or is that just for the camera? Follow me, everybody. It's 5:12. The Geek Squad. Must be going to get some Starbucks.
Actually, I'm just
y'all
thinking
see
that
that
Starbucks
shit?
isn't even that way. There's like nothing down that hallway.
Boom!
Where could
Look
they
at
be
him.
going?
All of a sudden, you got people in luggage checking out.
But they entered at 4:11. It's now 5:11, so 1 hour. And like we say, the times could be off, so I don't even know what the time that could have been. I'm just walking through that hallway into this lobby. But I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys that. So I don't know if you guys maybe know these people, let me know so we can research it. Just kind of questionable, why are they there? If they're the editing team that works with Cassandra and Cassandra is there. So I don't know, I thought I'd put this information out there just so people know. View the videos if you want to see more, if you want to see where they are, I don't know.
Welcome to the Running Man. The rules are simple. Survive 30 days.
Hello, everybody. This is going to be a very, very quick
Now watch
video.
this. Check this out, y'all. Now, if you look at this photo image, let me see if they're going to blow this image up. Now, look. They said this on September the 9th. These people got on totally different clothes. He supposed to have on all white. She supposed to have on all black Adidas outfit. And he supposed to be coming in there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see this? And they talking about they in Chiller Park. But clearly, at some point in time, these motherfuckers done changed clothes or uploaded a picture to Snapchat, try to make it look like something else. See that? And they said they supposed to be at Chiller Park, Illinois, wherever they supposed to be on September 9th at 3:12. No, they still in the room. In the Crown Plaza at 3:12 a.m. And they probably just edited like, yeah, put Chiller Park up there, you know what I'm talking about? So Miss Reese was already editing all of this shit before we was even released to us. And she finna show y'all on the picture on the wall. That's where they took the picture at. There go another girl that they were walking with the other girl. Now you see her last name is Robinson. So once you connect the Robinsons, the Browns, the Jenkins, the Martins, the Johnsons, the Jacksons, the Turners, you know what I'm saying? So that's where they was sitting at taking that picture. Right there. All right. Now look where she would be at. On September the 8th at 6:41 p.m. I bet you she was at that DoubleTree. She's somewhere in Rosemont at another hotel on September the 8th, 2017. And that's the same girl y'all gonna see in the room in TY Live video. All right. I just had to show y'all this and just show y'all today. Look, then they got kids in there too. They got kids in there. They got their kids in there. Somebody knows and they got no shoes on. You got another girl in the back.
So if y'all know, give me a holler and let me know. If y'all know who it is, it'd be great too. But it leads into the other date. That's why I included it.
So that's why they're gonna show you like the old picture, try to make like everybody was cool and shit, you know what I'm talking about? So let me go to this. This just showing you about Little Me.
Christina Ladd posted at McDonald's thinking about how I never had a snack wrap and I'm
not gonna lie, I use Grammarly every time I write. It helps me get the best grades possible while...
Alright, here's his Instagram. That was 9.
Why Little Me call itself Avenue Lou Me, just like Clark Avenue. It's all the same people. So,
Morning, Pete.
God damn.
Uber's on its way.
So why so many ads?
I've been thinking.
One of your fellow subscribers, who's also a member in one of my groups, named Patty, had posted this up in my group several days ago. I think it was on the 19th. And that's why I'm waiting for the post to come up here. And so she asked me to check it out or whatever, so I did. And I'm making the video because I want you guys to check it out and tell me what y'all think. Because for me, as I'm going to show y'all, it does look like him. However,
when we get to his profile, I'll show you that I'm not finding really.
Now y'all remember that girl named Sierra Croft, the one that looked like Kenneka? Now why you got these people connected to that girl up under this stuff?
From the lady that was able to talk to him. You see, when I was recording this, my screen kept jumping.
This guy got go by Avenue Lil Meat. Does anybody know he was at the Crown Plaza Hotel that walked around with the woman that was investigating the area? He heard what happened to Kenneka. I'm pretty sure he is a vice lord. Randomly, a long time ago, I happened to catch him on a live. And just so happened that some girl joined and was all fed up saying, yo, bro, somebody have video of a Crown Plaza Hotel talking shit to a lady about Kenneka Jenkins. That's the School Gang video. That's who School Gang was talking to. All right.
And to me, it gave good views. Out also showed some
and this your Maya cousin
throughout his profile, which mind you or not.
Throw that out there. That's your Maya cousin.
118 weeks ago, Shamaya had gave him a happy birthday. Out of all his posts, all the comments, that's the only person that I really recognized. And only at that one time, which was
so that would make sense why Shamaya would be on the phone with Cash and Tick and trying to tell me, yeah, these dudes all on Kenneka in the bed in the room. I don't believe that part. You see what I'm saying? So there's Little Meat.
2017. That's September the 12th, 2017.
So he giving her a shout out September 17th.
He said, R.I.P. Lord, that shit sad. They already lost their friends. Now y'all blaming them for it. I know her friends for real. They won't never turn on each other. Y'all just need to mind y'all's own business and leave them alone. They going through enough. That was his opinion. Now, let me pause that real quick. That right there, that comment right there was one of the fingers at the in him profile. He travels a lot. 18, and what I noticed on his profile, he travels a lot.
Little Meat always travel and he always be in Georgia where Miss Teresa other family members at. Ain't that funny? And when he go travel, he always be at hotels like Crown Plaza because he work at a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Because if I was still working at a hotel, I can go anywhere in the United States, bro, and could get a penthouse. I can get it for $100 a night. While you got other people paying $1,500, $1,200 a night for this shit, bro. So it was explained why that Shamaya and Bree would be walking downstairs and Monique and them checking doors with sleeves, going in the laundry room, right? That's why T.Y. and Peas would be downstairs on the lower level because he would be down there. And he looked just like Peas. Him and Peas look just alike, bro. Look. No wonder. And he all in the group. No wonder why the police said, let me go to your house and interview you. And they got in the paperwork where he admitted that he said, yeah, they told me that I don't supposed to know none of these people at the party. Man, this shit so goddamn crazy, bro. Y'all think Miss Teresa ain't down with this shit? See, she doing all the shit that they be doing. Covering up the mouth. We don't talk. We don't say shit. Alright. They look alike. I wasn't even trying to find him. And he came and he popped up. So I was saying, oh, okay. That was you then. Wearing all white that went to the front desk. Hold up. That's why Lil T.Y. look like Rico. God damn. Once you put these bastard pictures side by side, you can't deny this shit. Shit. Same beard. Same little, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Hold up. This shit so crazy, bro. You got everybody look. It's just a coincidence that damn he look just like, you could just say damn these motherfuckers some goddamn twins. Man, I don't know, bro. I just need a man. But look at Yogi. Leonora baby daddy. Look just like these people, bruh. Come on, man. These folk, goddamn. Shit. That's Leonora baby daddy. And he looks so much like these people, bruh. It's something up with this family, man. They the one that helped created GD. You know, they granddaddy helped Larry Hoover started that GD shit. Then you go to Mike Tate, look just like these people, bro. Golly. And then look. This Bree Bree boyfriend. I seen him and Bree Bree hugged up together. And this Shamaya cousin, he related to Cassie Chick. All these motherfuckers in the same goddamn circle. And this man got killed. He got killed. Look at the people that got killed at the party, though. They just really killed all the young niggas that was a part of this shit. All right. Hold on, y'all. All right.
He went to like Vegas. He went to Georgia.
Vegas and Georgia.
These are just some of his friends.
And you could trace these people back to Planet of the Face and Straight Drop, because they all got one thing in common. They had residence in New York. In New York. That's why Straight Drop was able to talk to him, know everything about Lil Meat and the whole Kenneka family tree.
There's another shot of him. I even tried to go. I wanted to go back and look at my video. Looking through other pictures, I realized it wasn't. We can get his Instagram up. All right, here's his Instagram. But that's the profile picture and the name that if you want to go check him out. Now, Patty, or I think you're and with him, the only ones that he posted about, the only one that he posted about with Kenneka, his was the only, or a whole, not at, I couldn't, so, not better, same at the like.
All right, so y'all see that shit. Did I play this? Here go the dude in the gray hoodie.
New razor slaps.
Dollar shave is what we craving, yeah.
What?
Huh?
For?
Oh man, dinner. The toughest challenge of my day. Look,
Okay, y'all, this is Jarvis's girlfriend at his time of death. The other.
So, watch this. The dude that's in the gray hoodie, right? Him. Hold on, where he at? There you go. I need a good, right there. That's the dude with the dreadlock. So, this his brother. So the dude that came in and met up with Monique and Shamaya and them, that's his brother. They're supposed to be meeting up with Kenneka in the lobby. They're supposed to be him. So it would make sense why. Y'all remember when Miss Teresa said, when she was trying to make Monifa look bad, and was like, yeah, Monifa. I remember when that dude came up there and you told him Neek in there, and he said, fuck you telling me for? That's my motherfucking cousin. So it got to be him, cause he the only family that showed up and met up with them, and it's on the phone records. So that's why. Oh man. gay ass nigga licking his tongue out and shit. That nigga undercover like a motherfucker. See how he lick his tongue out like a diva? That nigga licked his tongue out like he a diva, Jack. But that Remy got you too loose. You better not be dancing like that, goddamn it, in the cell block 4.
This was his girlfriend at his time of death. And the other one is his baby's mom. The other one that's the baby's mom is relative.
That ain't the one I want.
Score up to 70% off new trees and returning faves at Michael's. Plus, decorating supplies are up to...
Ask her if she'll say something in a second. But what was done today was nothing short of deceptive, and it was designed to diffuse the momentum of our people coming out here demanding justice for this baby. And so I'm so mad right now because you all saw me on the press conference I should have never been in. And I just apologize to this mother because you all were coming and you should have been able to come. But now we know for sure by mama's account that Andrew Holmes, in fact, lied. He never had the permission of the family to see no tapes or talk to the community about what was on the tapes. And every activist who said that they were a representative to this family has lied. It was never true. This family has never had a representative, and this family never said stop marching because, in fact, they don't have a scheduled time to see the tapes. They had to secure a lawyer for themselves, and they don't have the answers, and it doesn't add up. So the mama and the family was never okay with the narrative. They don't even believe that the daughter walked into a freezer. They don't believe that. And so what I said earlier was wrong. They never.
So check this out. So you mean to tell me, right? It makes you want to think, be like, I want to know if Jedediah related to the family, even though his last name Brown. Before it was Brown, it used to be named Coleman. So I want to know, are you related to the family? It would make a lot of sense if that would be true. Cause I just can't see you going along with all of this, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then Jedediah, when the Kenneka Jenkins case got hot, he was making it all on the news, talking about, yeah, man, I'm finna move out of Chicago and I'm finna better myself in Atlanta. Why you had to choose Atlanta? What's up with the Atlanta theory? You know what I'm saying? So when you look, this is Zach, October the 12th, 2017. You know what? Y'all should know the dates and time on this video. Y'all know this was on September the 14th. Now, Miss Teresa at the protest, right? This the same protest she met up with the news dude and she talking to him at the protest. She at the protest talking about, I ain't saw no footage. But they just told the world they waiting on you. You got to come down here and review the footage. So now you know why Miss Teresa ain't studying that goddamn footage. She already know what's on that motherfucker. She just concerned about the public finding out about these bogus ass freedom fighters. These people showing up and peeping gang like, bam, what the fuck going on here? Especially in Chicago, when people from Chicago, they really care and were like, damn, look at that. Especially they ops gonna know. Like, look at that old weak ass Martin family. Shit, when you do your research, Miss Teresa and them family into it with everybody. And they well connected with the Mexicans. The cocktail, cause they stay right down the street. They got a whole little Italy. They got an Italian mob over there and everything. A Italy neighborhood. So they got dope over there, bro. See, I play this.
They make you feel like that, even though it's justice for the group. If I show everybody, like the other motherfuckers, I don't want to be rude and just say.
Just stress sweated through my third set of scrubs. Totally normal. It's very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling.
Setting, hold up, set again.
I said, I was just gonna ask you to make it to the barber shop. I gotta go. I think I'm gonna stop for the past.
And Zach was slick helping them folk. Check this out. When Zach first stepped foot in that neighborhood where Miss Teresa and them met, he gonna know, whoa, I'm interviewing the whole family. Zach wasn't cool. He would have told everybody the truth. But what he did, stage phone call with fake Irenes and shit, withholding, coaching interviews of people at the party didn't say nothing about Irene related to the family. That's why they came up with the story. How long you been knowing news? Yeah, we been knowing about a couple of years. So y'all just know. Yeah, we just know. You know what I'm talking about? We just met her not too long ago. All right. Hold on.
All right, y'all. I went
Look
back
at
to my
him.
archives to pull out my video that I got with T Street's last upload. I think it was a Snapchat, but it's his last one either way. And I ran across this. I've never put this out, so I thought I'd put it out. I'd love for you guys to be able.
See, you got ugly ass Hollywood in the back. There's Hollywood in the back. Now look who he talking to. That's that same dude was at the Loso, with Kenneka Jenkins, and he the one that said shout it dead.
Definitely so. The whole town. Nothing. We from the hood, this how we do it. Definitely beautiful. Damn. Look. And then Rose Month. CNN not finna be out here. We finna take over. Check on y'all people. I see that camera over there. Check on y'all people. We out here. We represent. Everybody coming together as one.
So when you got the pastor go back to the Williams. That's where you get the pastor from, right? You got Leonora Harris and Jay Money side that's doing the protest. That's Jay Money side with the Davidsons and shit. With the protest. Then once you go to the hotel of the murder, hold on.
This is the Wonder Oven Pro from Our Place. Our next generation non-toxic air fryer.
In the beginning, they got him all in the police paperwork. I was like, what this old man would have anything to do with Kenneka? At first, I thought it was that Burks dude. Y'all remember that dude named Burks? I'm thinking it's that the alderman named Burks. I'm thinking it's him. But the whole time it was the newsman. If everybody go and watch that goddamn food court hall footage, this ain't the first group y'all finna see that come and did what they did. Then they gonna look really suspect, cause you're gonna be like, damn, look what time This shit is. So that means did these people came and record the murder? And where they finna go now? Cause they ain't through filming yet. Cause I'm quite sure you want to film their organs and stuff. Their organs harvesting. So look. I went on Chicago News where the man, look, September the 10th. 19-year-old went to a party at Crown Plaza in Rosemont and vanished. Her body was found hours later in the freezer. Whoa, why you didn't tell the people that you was at the hotel? That's crazy. No wonder why the news couldn't talk about this shit. Look, police reveal video camera of Kenneka. But Mr. Reese, I ain't see no tape, ain't trying to see no tape, don't want to see no tape. She already know what's on that junk. So look how they finna report it. Authorities released the image of 19-year-old Kenneka captures on surveillance video at the Crown Plaza Hotel where she was found dead in a walk-in freezer last weekend. Chicago Sun-Times is reporting. What? Rosemont police released 9 video files Friday afternoon, according to Chicago Central. So now you getting your sources from another news outlet? Shit. Watch this. The mother said serious questions remain about the criticism involving Jenkins' death that captured a weak and apparent miscommunication between several of the parties' involvement. So Miss Teresa, look, Miss Teresa already got her lawyer. She doing her press conference on September the 15th. You know what I'm saying? All right. So when I start looking on these people page, I'm like, boy, I'm so glad, man, I ain't no friendly ass nigga. Man, you got Renee Coleman. Oh man, that's cold right there. Rich Porter. Oh, they go to Turners? Man, they go to Turners. And y'all see how they were adding me on their friend list? Oh, they go run. That's what I wanted to show y'all. When I tell y'all Chester Mont run, he got 2 pages. One of them is Ron Western. Here go the other one. Hold on. Before I click on that, John. There go another Jackson. Hold on. Boy, Brandon Jackson? Don't tell me that's Brandon. That's the same dude, right? You bet it is. All right. It's finna go back to the Brown. All right. Boy, I know they gonna try to strike this, John. Boy, they gonna try to strike this, John, for real. Ain't no telling y'all might scroll down there friendly, because y'all know that some of these people got me blocked too. So I ain't gonna see a lot of these people, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people got me blocked on this junk, because I'm figuring it out. Like, man, y'all deep, and it took all of y'all to do this to this one girl. Y'all really didn't like that girl, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And there was too many of y'all. That's why it had to be too many, because no one person can't do this. You got to look at it. She hang around with too much family for something to happen to her. So you got no choice but to get everybody involved on one murder. On one murder. So now y'all see, man, Trey Gang really man, showing everybody, look, they go to Davidson. Man, they go all of them right there. Right? Okay. So yeah, gang. Hold on, y'all. Got the Burnett's. I forgot about the Burnett's. They go Amanda Thomas Jackson, you know what I'm saying? They go to Sanders. When they go to T.Y. Sanders. Yeah, so when I did my research, bro, I'm like, man, it's so much to learn about this lady, bro, that look at all the stuff that we were missing. All the stuff that we could put together. It don't even take no detective to figure this shit out. What threw us off that we was, man, look, motherfucker was just listening to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Then they was scratching us. They threw us off track. You know what I'm saying? They put so much stuff out there that you had people like, man, fuck this shit, man. Cause it's just so much. Is the girl really dead? And you know, did this shit really happen? And you know, it's just so much confusion. They had people like gave up on this shit. You know what I'm saying? But not me though. I'm still learning on this motherfucker. I'm still learning on this job. But so once you go and do some research, man, I be typing shit in like, hold on. Look at these people. They gonna keep that narrative flowing, bro. That's all they want you to do. Look, y'all gotta make this shit look like a mystery. Now they want me to stop talking about it, but somebody still got these YouTubers, bro, still pressing the narrative. It's never gonna go away. You're gonna have, you check this out. You're gonna have more and more YouTube with a big ass platform finna keep pressing the same agenda. That's all they finna do, bro. So pay y'all. So man, Trey ain't finna get on no about this, John. I gotta put a couple of these videos together because I got a video that I wanna put together, man, and I'm just trying to. Cause once you go back to see that's one thing I hate about the Kenneka Jenkins case. Nobody don't want to just sit there and watch that whole 36-hour footage because people just don't want to, just not interested in it. They interested just breaking it down like, yeah, let's go to this channel right here and let's see what she's saying and let's see what these people saying. But these people going to come in here and mislead us every time. Every time. So yeah, man, let Trey Gang get on about this jump, man. Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. And I got a video that I'm finna drop, so y'all be on the lookout for that. And y'all know for sure I'm going live tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned and we'll be right back.